Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you, Tip, right? Since I met Raw, my whole life has changed. I came here, I was like 65 pounds overweight. I was on cocaine and liquor all the time, fucking strange bitches without condoms. I was living for fucking, I was just gambling with life. And then I came in here and he came out. I was in the podcast and I was high on cocaine, right? And he brought this guy I interviewed, and this guy was some kind of shaman, a fucking shaman. Man. I'm looking at this Mexican guy, so I'm looking at this motherfucker, and he's telling me he got this shit. I'm on cocaine, so he telling me he got some shit that's gonna make me see God.
God
No,
damn,
can you imagine that being on some cocaine? This motherfucking Mexican guy gonna come and tell me he got some shit that'll make me see God. And I said, all right, let's do it right now. And he said, well, they can't do it. I said, well, if you can't do it right now, it ain't shit. What you mean you can't do it right now? He said, well, we have to wait till the show's over. And so I came out. So the show's over. We were in the back, and he gave me the fucking pipe, like a crack pipe. We put the shit in, and there was some frog venom, like a toad venom. I smoked it. And listen, right? So once I went through the process, my soul left my body, and I just died. Everything died. I lost everything. My ego was gone. And just to spill
alpha toad venom?
Yeah, my ego was gone. Man, I seen God. I mean, my life has changed. I never did cocaine. And that's like 18 months. I didn't do cocaine like that. I never drank again. I never fucking talked to another woman. I never even talked to another woman again.
Frog venom will do that to you?
And my whole life changed. It told me to get in shape. I got in shape. I'm at fighting weight at 220, and my whole life changed. And it's just what it is.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. Yeah. So now I'm running this company.
Who knew toad venom was the answer?
Oh, toad venom's the God.
Have you ever done any more toad venom after that day?
I've done it around 20 times.
Okay, so you
can't stop.
You reboot.
I can't stop. I have to use it. I'm gonna do it till I die.
Toad venom.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Right on. Shit, man. I mean, so.
And I've been listening since then. I've been, when I first did I don't know, I would listen. My network, when I first came here, like, nigga, you ain't gonna hear this. You're gonna laugh at me.
Man,
so I'm saying, right, like, my network, I was worth like, what, $1 or $2 million. And then I started doing that. I've been here, what, 18 months now, this shit's up to like 300 million. So what is that about? If I'm on land and all the stuff that what is that about? Tell me what I'm talking to you.
You telling me? What is it about? It sounds like strategy, execution.
No, not me.
What does it sound?
I'm not smart enough to do that.
Well,
hey, listen, I know me.
You've delegated the responsibility.
I know who I am, so cause I know I'm not smart enough to do that.
You delegated the proper responsibility to the right people.
Nah, I'm not bigger than that. They never did this either.
You think it's ordained?
Oh, it has to be.
Okay.
It's not divinely guarded. I ain't no God. I always use God to hustle.
Yeah.
God's always been a hustle for me, nigga.
What?
So I know this is bigger. I'm one of those guys that became a believer. God's always been a hustle game for me.
Yeah, I've never hustled. I've never hustled on God.
How the fuck I'm gonna believe God? I can't see God.
Man, you know, I mean,
I had to learn how to see the invisible.
Right.
Once you learn how to see the invisible world, then you know God is out here.
Absolutely. I have always felt His presence, not necessarily physically seeing Him. I've been in rooms, man, where I was so high that I saw, like, spirits and demons kind of, like, circling the room. And as I saw them, I said, man, when I said this out loud, I say, I don't know what the hell y'all here for. You know what side I'm on. And I just heard like some laughing, and it left the room. Now, mind you, I was high, but I know what I saw.
Yeah, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? So I always knew that God had a hand on me and had a presence in my life, because I know a lot of the things that I made it through couldn't have been nothing but God. However, religion is a hustle.
Well, that must have been what I was doing then. That must have been I must have been doing the religious thing. I just knew God was my hustle, baby. Because my whole family, all my family, I'm a Muslim, but all my family are the slickest preachers and deacons in New York and Virginia and North Carolina.
Got you.
You know? Wow, that's just my bloodline to talk shit about the Lord and pray to the Lord. That's just who I am, the hustling mentality.
Yeah.
Until I had to be humbled.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it comes down to. Humans are not meant to be humble. They're meant to be humbled.
Life will humble.
No doubt about it.
Life will humble.
No doubt about it.
Even the most egotistical man.
Oh, man.
What's the most humbling experience you think you've gone through?
I don't know, losing my daughter, 4-year-old daughter. I lost my daughter.
God damn.
I thought that was just really humbling
God
to me.
bless.
You know?
Yeah, that's a man's nightmare. Any father. I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, it's bad too, but then again, right? And then when I feel suicidal, man, and then again, I might walk by a fucking mirror or something, a broken car, and then I might see a reflection of myself, and then I might think I'm beautiful, and then everything's great again.
Right.
That's how my mind works. I'm an egomaniac. Yeah. I'm a megalomaniac. Oh, man, I hate the way I think about myself sometimes.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a self-diagnosed narcissist. And I think me being able to understand that potential of myself allows me to kind of navigate through it a lot better. I think you have that ability too.
Yeah, but no, listen, I have this mentality, but then I say, God gave me this. How could it be bad?